And search is rapidly changing to the point where people are preferring and utilizing AI for search, predicted to trend to be like the primary search factor, form factor. Yeah. The primary form factor of search is AI search. With that changes how websites are structured, because websites always had these crawlers, and these crawlers would prioritize what websites that users would see first, and then how long those users stayed there would determine whether or not that was a valid suggestion, which would change the weight of the the authority of that website, plus the backlinks, healthy backlinks, all this stuff. And that's how you get your ranking, your page ranking. That's not necessarily the same ball game as like generative search, like generative engine optimization versus search engine optimization, because you're no longer searching yourself. It's a computer. It's always been a computer, but you know what I mean. It's this AI agent that people like to call it. Anyways, that changes how the websites need to be structured, and the information needs to be much more detailed than a human would necessarily need, because AI wants all the information to understand the background, the context, the theories, the resources, the references, everything. And then it compiles it back to the user. Whereas the user would be turned off by that, having that much information. It would, I said it when it's the user, the human would rather have a more streamlined approach in providing information. And we're always taught to be direct, concise, and try not to overcomplicate things. Whereas the AI wants it to be complex, not too complex, but hierarchically complex, I would say, where it has information that it can pick and pull from, and it's able to understand the structure of the website from a sitemap. And then it's able to understand the structure of that web page, which you would use hierarchical headings and bodies for AI to understand. What's really going to happen is you'd have to change how websites are structured. We're not saying like this, the website needs to be restructured. It's more of like you need to restructure your content, and you're optimizing for different things. Like, are you optimizing for references? Are you optimizing to be part of this AR search? Are you optimizing for authority to get referenced? Or do you want direct links? And those change what you're trying to do and how you want AI to incorporate your website or brand. It's a whole thing. I personally have incorporated this philosophy into my website, the one that has the Venture Step articles and the videos of the Spotify podcast. And I personally think it works. I structured it to be more AI friendly, and it was actually less work for me. I basically turned my podcast, almost said subscription, transcription to a what I like to call a smart transcription. So it's a transcription that has little snippets, references, and quotes and sections that are hierarchical. And so when AI goes on there, it can look through everything and see what sections to look at and where to go and what it wants to do. And I have seen a meaningful uptick in unique visitors, given that I'm not optimizing for people, but AI. And I think that's fine. I don't necessarily care if humans are on there as much. It's just more or less getting people to search. And when they're searching, me getting brought up as potentially an option to listen to or read about, or little excerpts from here and there to help the guests that are on the show and help myself. That's all it is. It's fine. It's no big deal. But I personally think it works, and I think it's been going splendid. Okay,